Hi, my name is Sean Bennett, Persuasive speaking. I have in the audience Dominique, also Mr. Hobbs. Daily marijuana use has increased amongst 8th, 10th, and 12th graders from 2009 to 2010. Amongst 12th graders, it was at its highest point since the early 80s at 6.1%. This year, perceived risk or regular marijuana use also declined amongst 10th and 12th graders, suggesting future trends in use may continue upward. In addition, most measures of marijuana use increased amongst 8th graders between 2009 and 2010, paralleling softening attitudes for the last 2 years about the risk of using marijuana. With this being said, it is quite evident that mandatory drug tests are needed in our school system so that we can weed out those that are letting others be influenced to do so. Is safety a priority for your children? Would you like your students exposed to drugs? When I say your students, your children. Would you object to schools' desperate measure to deprive privacy and students' lives by running drug tests, random drug tests? By setting the standard for a random drug test, students will choose more so not to exacerbate their career with drugs. By weeding out those who choose to do drugs, other students will be less exposed to corrupt thinking and have a better success rate. It is shown throughout history that when you deprive privacy in children's lives by going through their backpacks, going into their private, closets or whatever they have in their lives and see what is actually going on with that child, you are keeping a better grasp on them. We need that same thing in our schools. We can't let kids just have total privacy from going into their lockers, random drug tests, asking around. It's important that we see those that could possibly cause harm to other students. On jobs, we know that when we see someone who looks impaired, we drug test them. It commands rules and regulations. Where there is no vision, the people will perish. Where there are no rules, you have just havoc. We don't want that in our systems. You will see from the Tyler school district that there are some schools that are ahead further than others. Clearly, those that enforce the rules and those that adhere to it have better success rates. When you keep it out of schools, you lessen the exposure. Those that are caught using will be exited from the school so that others aren't influenced. It's quite easy to know that monkey see, monkey will do. When you have kids that are in school and using drugs undercover, they are also undercoverly being able to expose this substance to other kids. We must keep the school a drug-free zone. Just saying no to drugs has not worked. We must not only say no, but we must put our foot down and mean no by mandating random drug tests. It is tough love. When setting the tone for such behavior, students see not only how much you know, but they'll be able to know how much you actually care. When you let them do whatever they want to do, it is also on the reciprocal showing the students that you really do not care. There are more kids these days that get punished and turn out better than those that just do what they want to do, smoke what they want to smoke, say what they want to say, and are more morally just turning out worse and worse as generations come by. Statistics show that the use of drugs are on a decline due to the past years of more rules being enforced by schools. It is evident that any measure of enforcement to keep drugs out of the school system will enhance learning and safety. Bad monkey see, monkey do type relations will be brought to a minimum when parents and schools unite to clean out the system from drug use.